Really interesting game tonight between the Leafs and the Rangers, which ended with a highlight goal by Mitch Marner. Let's start by talking about that first, because what the Rangers did here was a little baffling. And the beginning of the breakdown, I think, actually starts here from a coaching level. Gallant started the top line for the Rangers, despite the fact that they were being played really heavily in the last 5 minutes. I think they were definitely a bit gassed, and it showed on the goal. Still, overall, a pretty poor effort, as we'll see. Marner takes it into the zone, and what looks like a pretty harmless play. One Leafs player is changing, the other is sitting back. I thought he was going to take it behind the net, hold possession, and get a change, but I'm guessing he saw just how porous the Rangers defense was. First of all, Panarin's supposed to be on him. He just doesn't keep his feet moving. He doesn't skate. He doesn't get the inside, and Marner basically blows right past him. That probably shouldn't have been a death sentence, however, because the Rangers had an extra man in the zone, and they were in generally pretty good position. At first, I wanted to dog on Miller, but he's clearly watching the pass, and you don't want him to leave that lane wide open. But man, Zibanejad here looks the worst. If you sort of ISO on him for the entire play, he doesn't move at all, and if anything, he gets in Panarin's way. He sort of just slowly circles as Marner gets inside position and scores. I think it was pretty clear that Panarin wasn't getting in on Marner. Zibanejad should have shifted and helped in any situation just because of how dangerous of a play this is, but especially where the other Toronto player has went for a line change. And I mean, it's a lack of communication, it's a lack of effort, and it ends up with a beautiful goal by Mitch Marner. I don't want to take anything away from his goal here just because the Rangers had a complete defensive breakdown. Overall, though, this was a super entertaining game, pretty tightly played. I thought the Rangers played really well in the first and second. The Leafs put it on hard in the third. The Leafs' fourth line opened it up about 3 minutes in as Holmberg on a beautiful rush netted the backhand on Shesterkin. That was sort of a weird play. Schneider pinched. Gaudreau looked bad as a forward trying to play defense. His skating just was not up to the task, and that was 1-0. Hedl would tie it 1-1 for the Rangers with the infrequently used face-off shot. I love this. Everyone, of course, remembers when Mario did it. Hedl was smart. He faked like he was going to win it with the backhand, then just shot it. Midway through the second, we'd get a really nice shift by the Hedl line. They played really well all game. I was expecting them to start OT. They kept the Leafs in their zone after a series of breakdowns, and Kakko would end up finding Hedl, giving the Rangers a 2-1 lead. The Rangers, I thought, had a good rest of the second. The Leafs would press very hard throughout the third. They wouldn't get the equalizer until there was 4 minutes left. Liljegren picked up a rebound. The Leafs actually came very, very close with 1 second left to hit the bar. Everyone got 1 participation point, and then the Rangers break down in overtime. Overall, a very, very fun game. My friend Brandon, who also works on this channel, sometimes not as much recently because of his new baby, but you'll see him more soon, is a Leafs fan. I'm a Rangers fan, so I always look forward to these games. I also, for a fun fact, met my wife on a night where the Rangers and the Leafs were playing back in 2014. Anyway, until next time, see you soon.